All right, I've hit the go live button. Now I just need to let everyone know that we're going live.
Probably be the best.
Yeah. You think that, but she found a way. I'm not about to question her on this. I remember how she trolls people. Oh, sorry, gives exposition.
Whoa, Bella,
Oh, hey, Bella.
Bella,
Eh,
calm down, calm down, baby. Calm down. It's okay.
Is she good?
Yeah, I think she heard something and it set her off.
Shotgun joke again.
they're married? Worse, they're idiots.
So speaking of idiots, I watched another horror movie last night.
Oh boy, here we go.
Um, it was the sequel to the one I watched the night before.
Oh, you mean the carnival thing?
Yep. Remember the Last Night. And I gotta say, this one has better pacing than the first one. Um, one thing I do uh, one thing I do enjoy is that this one actually has some nods to the manga.
Hello.
Hey, David.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Deva. I watched the sequel to that horror movie that I talked about yesterday.
Okay, I can hear you all. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Hey.
I watched the sequel to Remember last night. The one where it's set in a carnival. And I will say, pacing's better this time around.
Movies have pacing.
Yes, because they're not trying to cram several. They're not trying to cram several like hours of manga into like a 1 hour movie. Because
Yeah.
this movie follows its own plot separate from the original manga. Using rules that were established in the movie adaptation. And one thing I will say is that I do like that they sprinkle in a lot of Easter eggs for people who have read the manga. Because at one point, during the time loop, one of the main characters works up the courage to help his crush. But as he walks away, he bumps into a couple that are walking around. And said couple are the secondary antagonists from the original manga's sequel. Or I should say second half. Because it wasn't a sequel per se, it was more like, alright, here's the second half of the story. But yeah, he bumped into the secondary antagonists of the second half of the original manga. A bully. I don't even remember his name anymore. Takayama, I don't know. And
I was told it was
and his girlfriend, who later on becomes a protagonist instead of an antagonist because she found out that her boyfriend was just using her.
That's rough, buddy.
But here it's just a brief
I
cameo.
turned into the moon.
It's just a brief cameo. They don't really contribute anything other than that. They even show a manga panel from the original manga of those two characters, basically saying, "Hey, it's these two."
Really?
Yes. And also one of the I want to say the secondary antagonist of the movie is named Haruka, who was a major antagonist in the manga. Because in the manga, the way the rules are is that instead of searching for the body parts of a dead child, you're searching for the body parts of a dead teenager, which is basically a child. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically...
So you're searching for the body parts of a different child.
Yes. This one being someone in their high school. Someone that evidently, like, the six people involved all knew. This is, however, a trick. They are false memories to get people to do the body search. Haruka essentially tricked the six protagonists into finding her body parts and tricking the main female protagonist into finishing the body search, because in the manga, if you complete the body search, you then, similar to the movies, you then replace the person. Unlike the movie, the person does take over your life. And she did this knowingly. But yeah, she is in the sequel movie as a similar but different character. And I think that's enough of Vegas Bears Movie Madness for now. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the cave. The screen is big again, which means we're doing another build stream. Also, let me just do this for my Discord friends so that they can actually see what I'm doing.
Thank you.
So, yes, we are doing another build stream. Say hello to my dog.
I know she has a real name, but she is Baby.
She might as well be Baby. Hi, Bella.
Also, Bella means pretty, so, like, I'm not far off. I call her Pretty Baby. It's close enough.
Last night, she was kind of growling at me, not like hostile growling, but more like play growling, if you know what I mean. And then when I asked her what's wrong, she went into full blown like kiss attack.
Aww.
She
Mhm.
she licked my face, she licked my arms, she licked my hands.
She took you into range. That's adorable.
Yep. She kept licking and licking and licking until she was done. While she was doing that, I even Googled it. Like, why does my dog keep licking me? It's well, I mean, obviously it's a show of affection, but it's also like a way to calm the dog if they're like if they're anxious or upset.
Like how a small child wants cuddles.
Yes.
Will display affection in order to feel reassured by you accepting the affection.
See, when I gave her a kiss on the on the muzzle, and then she looked at me, nearly headbutted me, and started licking me all over again.
That poor pupper. Goodness. Baby girl.
What's the matter? What's the matter? She's licking my hand again.
I found this video earlier on YouTube. It was like 6 different clips of cats and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
First clip. Dog places a rat on a cat that's just laying down. The cat looks up, jumps, and then bolts it off the blinds and hanging from the like top bar.
I remember this guy that used to like do dubs of like English like dubbing over like different like cat and dog videos. And there was one where there's a greyhound dog, and he said like there was a train passing by. He said, "Trains are fast, but they named a bus after me, boys."
This other one, I can't remember what number this was. This other dog, snuck. Like, it went up behind a couple of cats, booked them, they ran, and the owner just turned the camera to the dog. And the dog was just looking at her, just going, "Yeah, I did that."
Coyotes are so stupid. Smack. Those are your ancestors, Philip. Anyway. Gundam. We are building the RX-78 GE Gundam EX from Requiem.
Seal.
What?
Hmm?
What happened? Oh,
There's someone in the chat.
Incredible Seal. Hello!
Hello, Seal.
We're building.
I heard see ya. I was like, what?
We're building a Gundam.
Jesus Christ.
All right. We've got the booklet, or pamphlet rather.
OMG.
Vanguardian.
Oh, it's Jiva!
Hey, Jiva! Things have been hectic. I'll move the camera up. I got a new dog. Her name is Bella.
Bella! Baby girl!
Megumon is currently moving and does not have access to the internet, so he is not here. So, in place of games that we usually do with him, we are doing build. I'm fighting my backlog of model kits.
Of course. It's like I should be buying my backlog of games on Steam. But here we go. Oh no, how big is my backlog of games on Steam actually?
Is that a question you really want answered?
Let me look at something real quick. Oh great, I'm not in the 200s yet. We're good. Oh. The moment I get into the 200s, I'm going to accept the fact that I cannot finish any of them.
As long as you play them and have fun, that's all that really matters.
This is true.
This is also why I have... What the... Vim1234 has followed. Thank you for the follow. Just so you know, there is a 10-minute time limit for new follows. Because we kept getting bots. And they've already used the sound alert. So I am starting to think they're not a bot. Just so you know, any sound alert that has a name, specifically like Mekumon or Taro, those are for specific people. Everything else you can use. So what was I saying before we got that follow? Oh, yeah.
Enjoying things.
Yeah, at least you don't have 433 games on Steam.
Holy.
This is true.
All of which I have played to some extent.
I still need to play Lacrimosa Donna.
Except for Black
That-
Reliquary, which I think is a... Yeah, that's
Reliquary?
yeah, that's a dungeon. That's a Darkest Dungeon mod. I don't even know how I got that.
Free?
Also Alone in the Dark 2 and 3. I haven't played those because Alone in the Dark 1 was hard enough. Anyway. Yes, that is a lot of games. What?
You need the challenge.
Look,
You need to get better.
no, you don't understand. They're not hard because of difficulty. They're hard because the controls are for an age that I did not grow up with.
You know what? Fair enough.
Like, I cannot handle these controls.
Which controls would these be again?
It was a combination of keyboard and mouse and something else. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Because keyboard and mouse games are easy. You just have to rebind the controls to something that works better with your setup.
Yeah, you would think.
They're not about to tell me you couldn't rebind the controls.
Game wouldn't let me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Keep in mind, this is Alone in the Dark 1 is an old ass game.
Yeah, it is.
All right, first piece.
Yeah, so being alone in the dark is not what scares people. It's what potentially not being alone in the dark.
Yes, it it's
Like you're scared of what's in there with you.
it's being alone in the dark and wondering if you are actually alone in the dark.
Uh-huh.
Especially if the lights go out, because you can't see for a solid few minutes.
Minutes?
Well, it depends on the person.
I have to say, Bear, that transition is supposed to take like 30 seconds.
Well, it feels like minutes.
I mean, you do wear glasses, so.
Broken glasses, and yes.
You are blind.
Corrective lenses, so it's not a stretch.
All right. E. Where is E? Here is E. E12. And there's another E. E12 again. And we just...
Oh, they're adding RoboCop to Call of Duty.
I know Lane's happy.
He's the one that posted it.
Yep. Personally, I have not given a shit about Call of Duty in a long time.
That's perfectly understandable. Oh, actually, Bear, funny story. They actually went and put... You know the meme? They put the Master Chief on the soda?
But the Master Chief on soda!
Well, they actually went and did it. They put the soda on the Master Chief.
Wait, what?
They put the soda on the Master Chief.
Not the Master Chief on the soda? Okay, one quick thing I want to say here. I love the color of the exterior armor for the EX Gundam, or Gundam EX. Because it's a dull white. It's very interesting because like it's not a clean white. It's just dull and kind of, well, lifeless. And I totally get it. So, I've gotten into a Puppet Master kick again after watching.
You were ever out of that?
Yes, I was.
Well, let's say was that ever over at some point?
It was, and then we watched Puppet Master 3. um... Yeah, got into I got back into Puppet Master, and I was on the wiki, and I found out that Andre Toulon learned how to bring life to puppets twice. Because as it turns out, he learned a version of it in Retro Puppet Master, and learned a more refined version of it in the flashbacks shown in Puppet Master 2, that we also got a brief glimpse of in Puppet Master 3. So in Retro Puppet Master, he was using a less refined version of the reanimation spell, which is why his retro puppets aren't around anymore. At least in the movies. They come back in the comics. And knowing the fact that they house this... Okay, so Dava, you remember in Puppet Master 3, the puppets house the souls of Toulon's friends, right?
I recall this.
So in Retro Puppet Master,
And potential, and sometimes, his victims.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. They were Nazis, they don't count.
Well, actually, no, he never used any of the Nazis for his puppets.
Oh, right, because it was the doctor that was... Okay.
Yeah, because no, the Blade was made to look like that asshole that killed his wife, but the soul was that of Dr. Hess. So...
I keep forgetting.
In Retro Puppet Master, he uses the souls of his fellow puppeteers and friends for the Retro Puppets. However, unlike the spell he would learn later, it's not a one-to-one transfer. Instead of just straight up having the soul, it's more like the puppet was given life, but it's not the person per se. They have the knowledge and some of the memories of the person used, but they are not the person per se. They are the puppet given life. So it's a good thing that Toulon learned the more refined version of that spell. Otherwise, he would have lost his wife forever.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I kind of like the retro puppets because, like, of course they're the retro puppets, so they obviously have to look more retro than the originals. But they also they essentially look like prototypes for some of the later puppets. You have like retro 6-shooter who is like he's just a bald wooden puppet with 6 arms and guns. Hello Vim. 6 arms with, like, gun hands. Not guns, just, like, not hands holding guns, but hands that are guns. Retro Pinhead has like a regular sized head in proportion to the other puppets, but still has the big bulky hands. But instead of like looking like people hands, they're just carved wood hands. And Retro Blade, who I'm pretty sure was based off Jack the Ripper. Instead of fingers, he has, well, blades. Whereas the Blade that we know just has a knife for a hand and a hook for the other. Also, blades in his eyes. Wait, that's D, not F. Alright. So yeah, I may have done a deep dive on Puppet Master. At least Retro Puppet Master. I might actually watch Retro Puppet Master to see if it's good for movie night. Because I am sure shit not going to show Puppet Master 1 and 2.
Appreciate that, thank you.
I will show the first, like the opening bit of Puppet Master 1 because it shows Andre Toulon and his puppets. But that's it. And I might show Torch's first appearance, where he's literally just standing in a door frame and someone just looks at him like, the fuck are you supposed to be? And then Torch literally lights them on fire with his flamethrower hand.
Oh, if anyone in the audience is in Delaware, y'all should swing by Nifty 50s. It's pretty good.
The fuck is a Nifty 50s?
So, it's a place that has smash burgers and shakes.
Oh.
And they have like 50 billion shake flavors, but also very classic ones as well.
Okay.
Like, they've got everything from fluffernutter to mango to coffee.
Interesting.
And everything in between. I actually had a tiramisu cake from them once. No, I shit you not. That was the flavor.
I mean, I believe you.
I sure believe me. I don't tend to lie.
But yeah, to my knowledge, I think Puppet Master 3 to 5.
Yeah, really quick before we do that, I would like you to explain yourself.
Yes.
Why is Armorhide tagging you in this?
Because it's Mothman and I love Mothman.
Okay.
In fact, I do believe there is a Mothman meme that is essentially the same as Be Gay, Do Crimes.
Yeah. Introverted but willing to discuss revolution.
Also, I fucking love shrimp fried rice. So I'm gonna give that a heart.
Fried rice in general is the good stuff.
Yep. Already. Oh, sorry, Taro.
Shrimp can't fry rice. What are you talking about?
You're telling me a shrimp fried that rice?
Yes.
Road work ahead. Well, I certainly hope it does.
Bear, you're on a roll.
I stole all of these from a video called "Saying a Lot of Things" is Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus.
Yay.
Nintendo. No. Wait, fuck. Damn it, I can't. Fuck, I tripped myself up. Hold on.
Oh, speaking of funny internet shit, I recently stumbled across this guy he's a Brit who has come to explore America, essentially. And bless his heart, he asked, like, why does everyone keep warning me to go out armed at night, to have a gun on me, to be armed when I go out at night in the Appalachian Mountains? Like, he does not understand why that's necessary. I mean, the biggest concern is, like, because it's the Appalachians, but, like, yeah, don't go try and find that screaming child or woman. It's not a person. Do not answer someone calling your name if you can't see them. It is springtime. You making yourself big and shouting is not going to scare that bear.
Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis. What Nintendo Genesis? There we go. That's what it was.
I'm sorry, what now?
Sega Genesis. What Nintendo Genesis? It's a riff on
No, I'm trying to figure out what Genesis. Like, I'm not parsing that word, I think.
Genesis?
No, Genesis. Like, Sega Genesis, Nintendo Genesis. Like, what is that last bit?
It's a riff on the classic ad. Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Oh. What that Nintendo?
Alright, but we're barely we're almost finished actually with the chest, and like I already love how this fucking looks. Jiva, you never had fried rice before? It's fucking delicious.
I'm sorry, what? No, absolutely not. Fam, for your own culinary, enjoyment, I firmly suggest that you go and get some fried rice. Like egg fried rice. It doesn't have to be meat fried rice, but there does need to be eggs and seasoning in there. Fried rice, fried rice, not.
Is this a bad time to say that I haven't had that either?
I'm gonna fly to your house and force feed you fried rice.
I don't like it.
Not if I fly to his house and lovingly home cook him an Asian fusion meal where he eats the goddamn fried rice before he gets the hose again.
What?
What the fuck? Why'd you have to go Buffalo Bill on that? That is... Oh my god. That was unnecessary. That's what that was.
Well, that's why you keep me around. The unhinged shit I say.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Get you know, this bottle, it's called soy sauce.
Yeah, no. Deva, you were not getting that stuff anywhere near me.
Have I been issued a challenge? I feel like I've been issued a challenge.
Taro, I'm speaking from experience. Just shut your damn mouth.
Sorry, what? You went a bit too quiet.
I'm speaking from experience here. Taro, shut your mouth before you make it worse.
I'm saying that you're not going to get that stuff anywhere near me. Cause
I just said to shut your goddamn mouth!
Would you let me finish?
Maybe!
Neither of you know where I actually live. So how could you?
I could literally
bold
just
assumption.
Ask Webb.
It's a bold assumption to
Web
assume.
would do that.
Although
Web would not do that.
How much of that?
You underestimate my power of persuasion.
Yeah, so during character generation, he took this feat, adorable little ears. It adds +5 to his charisma rolls. Because he is a bear.
Vim says, I'm trying to complete the high-grade WFM kits. Felt the third one. Everything looks so good. Good to hear. Oh, which from Mercury. That's what you were saying. Damn. Also, Armorhide. How dare!
You are summoned to the court to The Hague, otherwise known as the Court of Human Rights in Geneva, or whatever, to answer for your crimes, Armorhide.
He says, how
I
dare
don't know.
you do a build stream on a day I'm out? I don't know your schedule.
Fam, you knew this was happening. If you wanted to watch the stream, you should have planned around it.
Oh, right, before anything else is said, Bear, should we give the offer to Vim, since they did follow?
Yeah, they seem cool.
I want to say yes, but only if Vim wants it. Vim, since you followed, you have access, or you can have access to my Discord server. Would you like to join? If not, that is perfectly okay. All right.
What's your Discord, my gamer?
Oh no, I've got options for the eyes.
Oh no.
For the angry ones.
Focus, damn you.
Focus, camera, dang.
Maybe describe them. It's not focusing.
All right, so one has okay, so the eyes are like 3 panels, right? The option 1 has all 3 panels lit up. Option 2 only has the top panel and the side panel lit up. And option 3 just has the top panel lit up.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna take a look at the box art. Box art has all three lit up. So I might just do that. Something got quiet in here.
Honestly, just waiting for Vim's Discord. Invader Vim.
Why the stickers gotta be so fucking tiny?
Why not post a temp server invite in the chat? Because then if someone joins, like, joins the stream, I feel like they'd join the Discord server without us knowing who they are, and that will make Bear worry, and I don't want Bear to worry.
Yes, right now the whole become a follower to join the Discord is a way for us to gauge people, so that way if they're a bot we know not to invite them.
A bot or a troll?
Or troll. And yet Armorhide still somehow managed to make it in. Then again,
Can't win them all, dude.
then again,
Can't win them all.
then again, he is a friend.
You beat me too. The dreaded message of the day.
I'm an a-hole, not a monster. I love how the head is like, instead of like 2 or 3 pieces, it's multiple pieces stacked on top. I like that.
What was I gonna say? I forget now. Oops.
And Viola. We have the head.
Bro. It's voila.
Voila.
Thank you. It's French.
We have the head and chest. Does Bear want to hug a Fukamon or its Evo Mokomon? I need to Google that first before I can answer.
Because that sounds like a trap.
Okay, Fukamon is a little cloud. This could easily turn into a pile of poop. Mokokomon is also a cloud. Yes, I would cuddle them. Or hug them. I always wondered what it would be like to hug a cloud. It's a baby based off of Flying Nimbus. Fuck yeah. Alright, now that we've done that, it is time for... What is next? What is next? What is next? What is next? The arms! And it's telling me to just... Okay, interesting. It is just telling me to just build both at the same time. E17. E18. You know, I bet a master grade of this would be really fucking cool. One of its rookies is the cutest ox/bull Digimon. Oh, wait a minute. Whoopsie! I forgot a piece. E14. Takenmon? Takenmon? Oh my god, he's adorable. Oh my god, he is so... How is he this adorable? I'm saving this image, and I'm gonna post it in the chat so the others can see. There we go. Bask in its cuteness. I have him on one of the V pets I have on me. Stuck in Adland BRB. Okay. That one's finished. Now let's do the other one. Now for the outer armor, let's be
I have a bit of advice for everyone while Bear continues to build. Never slow cook a 10-hour stew where you can smell it. Because that bitch smells delicious, and I have at least 3 more hours before I can even think about cracking it open and having some.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Bear, you've been to my house. My room is right above the kitchen. Guess how the vents are laid up?
Oh, yeah.
And my workstation is in my room. So I'm trapped here at work doing my job and smelling beef stew. Like, if this thing tastes like anything like it smells, this will be my best version yet.
What was I gonna say? Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. Two things. Web's getting a sandwich. Also, Bear.
Taro, did you go in the kitchen and make her that sandwich?
Well, like, what if I could? Bear,
Yes?
would you like to hear a mm, a sorta horror story?
Yes.
So, the day before, a hero gets a villain arrested, sent to prison, all of that. The next day, the hero visits the villain after hours. The villain thinks nothing of it until a few certain words are said.
As you wish. Sorry.
What?
I said certain words, and I said "as you wish." That was a reference to Princess Bride.
Oh. See, the certain few words were, I don't think you understand the situation you're in. First of all, why have not realized you're getting visit after hours? And secondly, that guard has no face.
What?
What?
See, the hero's ability was shadows. There's no guards there. No, no one else is there.
Is that why the hero kept visiting?
The the hero was looking for information, and the villain was being
Think about it.
with hold the hero was withholding said information. So the hero just came up with putting this villain in a horror story.
Okay.
I messed that up greatly, didn't I?
It's all right.
I mean, have I ever told the story perfectly?
What was that?
Me starting a joke and then thinking better of it because it's too mean.
Thank you.
Like I'm an asshole, not a bitch. Hey, have y'all heard of Haunted Hotel? It's kind of like Gravity Falls if they were allowed to say fuck.
Yes.
Thoughts?
I haven't seen it though.
I'm gonna say it's fun from what I've seen. I haven't seen the whole thing, so I can't guarantee, but I'm enjoying how it is going thus far.
Being a bit thinner, right?
All right.
Well,
Later, Armorhide.
oh, bye! I don't know how, but I feel like my Blocky's Optimus is judging me.
I was gonna say something, but no. I don't think I will. I want to live.
Yeah, we practice restraint in this house.
Alright, that is one arm done. Now to do the other.
Uh, oh, did you see the trailer for Clayface?
I saw someone's reaction to it.
Fair.
I am excited over the idea of DC finally having an R-rated movie.
It seems they're trying to horror movie it, in all honesty.
Yes, which makes sense because Clayface's origin is just straight up horror. Hell, pretty much all the villains are straight up horror. With the exception being Condiment King. Granted, I was hoping for like an R-rated Swamp Thing movie.
It very much depends on what direction of R-rated we're talking here. I have seen The Shape of Water.
Horror.
I know, I just like teasing.
I mean, if they ever did make an R-rated Swamp Thing movie, there's a 50-50 chance it'd just be in Shape of Water, but with a plant monster instead of a fish monster.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really scares me.
See, that's why I like the NSFW tag, because it's like, you've got NSFW-S, for lewds, and then you've got NSFWV for violence. But there are variations of that tag that tell you kind of what's not safe for work about it.
Yeah. Just imagine, like, browsing, like, a NSFW gallery that doesn't really have tags, and you find something that you think is going to be sexy, and instead it's just Doom. Granted, some people do. There are some people that would find Doom sexy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Let me rephrase that. There are some people that would find the Doom Slayer sexy.
So I have had the unique experience, let's call it, of having been friends with one of those people.
Oh, lovely.
And that's all the detail you're getting on this stream because we want to keep the stream.
I was just gonna say, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how freaky was it?
I think she was most impressed with his voice.
That'll do it. Bella? Bella be barking. Why Bella bark? Why you bark? Also, to anyone still watching, this is my lovely dog Bella. Only had her for like a week or two, but if anything were to happen to her, I would delete everyone in this room and then myself.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I would go John Wick.
Oh, have y'all seen the HFY story? That's just the aliens essentially kidnapped Prince John Wick's dog.
No, but that sounds amazing.
Yes.
Ah! Welcome back.
Oh my God, she's alive.
Listen, I had to take my brother somewhere, and then he got me food.
So you ended up getting that sandwich after all.
No, I got this. No, I have the sandwich.
I was about to say, how long did it take to get a fucking sandwich?
I don't know, man.
Well,
How involved are you going to get in the process?
Listen, sometimes a perfect sandwich takes a long time.
That's true.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Found this. Bringing up John Wick, found this. Bringing up John Wick reminded me of this video I found. Basically, these two guys carjack this woman's car. Well, she was in it. They held her at gunpoint, got her out of the car, got her friend out of the car, rode off, went to they brought it to one of their, like, one of them had an uncle, brought it to to that uncle, and the uncle just went, "Who did you steal this from? Who did you steal this from?" Just someone at the church. Why? You stole from the wife of a drug dealer.
Oh boy.
So apparently, this is anecdotal. I have no way to prove that. But I was talking to an older guy at a convention one time, and he was explaining his first experience of watching the Star Wars movies. So Harrison Ford, who, he played Han Solo, comes on screen, and the guy goes, he didn't know that Harrison Ford was an actor, right? It's like, hey, wait, that's my drug dealer. You can see him come on screen.
Alright. Arms are done. Now we just gotta give them hands.
Why hands? Why not more gun?
Because I'm not Andre Toulon.
Okay, simmer down.
I'm sorry that sounded more,
Sounded a bit more emphatic than I think you meant it to.
yeah, a bit more aggressive than I intended.
Hmm.
Like, I know Andre Toulon is not a real person. He's a fictional character in a series of movies and comics. But I have to say, he is one hell of an artist. Because every single puppet that he made, he made himself. He took a block of wood and carved it. Getting all the details right. Turning them into little murder machines. Quite literally in the case of Torch. Dude's like really good.
Hey, what?
And I put the hands on wrong. Whoops.
Guess what?
I would never kill Razorwing unless I had Bear's permission.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
that is reassuring.
that is a conversation
But,
that happened.
That is reassuring, but a little sudden that you'd bring it up now out of the blue.
Because I just remembered the thing yesterday.
Yeah, no, I was like, ooh, don't kill her. Because for real, she's very fun. Like, she's entertaining to interact with and RP with, and it's fun to watch her interact with the world. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold your stupid gun, you absolute pacifist.
If you will not use gun, I will use gun.
So my Orion my Orion packs, my TF1 Orion packs, he comes with a laser rifle, an ion rifle, right? And you can do it in such a way that he'll hold it. Well, I did do that, and he keeps dropping the dang thing. Like, yes, I know your name literally translates to Peace Hunter, but could you please hold the gun and look cool?
We don't need the gun in pieces, please.
Exactly.
really hope that I don't get arthritis as I get older. Because then I can pretty much kiss this activity goodbye.
Yeah, we don't want that happening.
We don't need a depressed bear.
No.
We
Hell,
already have a depressed bear.
yes, you don't want him more depressed. If I ever lost, sorry,
Go ahead.
if I ever lost either of these hands, it'd be game over. Because I need both of them to play a video game.
Yeah, frankly, I feel like if I had to choose between my eyes and my hands, I'd have to pick my eyes to survive. Because I've seen artists learn to draw with their feet. My hands on the my eyes on the other point, I kind of need those.
I mean, you could be Daredevil.
I don't have superpowers.
Neither does Daredevil.
Hold up. Then what the fuck's going on with his hearing?
That's just like okay, so maybe that could count.
I'm about to say
That could count
Okay.
as a superpower, but that's also something that can happen.
Okay, allow me to explain something to you, Bear. Having spoken to people who, they can't see, they have to rely on other senses. If you cut off one sense, the others do sort of get enhanced, or at least more perceptive to compensate, but it's all still within human limits. What Daredevil does is not within human, to my knowledge.
That's fair, because what Daredevil does is become a human lie detector.
Yeah.
Daredevil is basically the Toph of Marvel.
Yeah, in that Azula can lie to him too.
I'm sorry, what?
Toph can't tell when Azula is lying.
Oh, I heard something different.
I feel like I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't.
That's... Oh!
Alright, D2, D8, E9. E8. To cover up this part. And then E6, E5.
So, also, hun, ignore the other chat that's going on right now.
Oh, I need to see this now.
Well, at this point, you should learn never tell him not to do something.
Trust me. They did this on purpose. if I told him to look. He'll be scared to look.
I would have looked anyway.
Much like when David tells me not to look at something, I look at it anyway.
Like, bro, I told you not to. I warned you. Whatever you do after that point is not on me.
Oh, I never blame you for anything that I say. Like, if you tell me not to look at something, I never blame you.
As well you shouldn't.
Also, Jiva's response to our earlier conversation about losing parts of ourselves, I don't want to lose any part of me. That's the ideal, Jiva. That's the ideal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If if at all possible, one should endeavor. That should be the outcome. But oh god, I just breathed in deeply, and I got a lung full of fragrant, stewing meat. God, why? Why did I do this to myself?
I missed a whole entire thing here?
Beef stew.
So, Web,
Oh, beef stew.
I got a brand new crock pot recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my old one was crap, so I'm making my tried and true beef stew. Bear's had it before, I think.
I think
The
so.
good stuff, remember? Yeah, the good stuff. And the room where my workstation is right above the kitchen. So all of that fragrant air is getting pulled into the vents and pulled up to my room, where I am at work.
Ooh.
So I can smell that stew simmering, and it's got like an hour left, so it is fragrant and delicious, and I just want that and a piece of, dense bread to go with it. But I can't crack that sucker open for another, let me check the timer. 3 hours!
Grr.
So yeah, I am being tormented by the scent of stew.
I would be okay once we can get bionic parts. Found Blocky's Darth Vader at the store. Nice.
Okay, fun fact. We have the technological know-how to make bionic parts. Even ones that can, respond to the electrical impulses of your brain. They are just stupid expensive. Like, there's this one particular model where you can detach the hand and control it remotely.
Sheer heart attack.
So, yeah, the technology exists. We have the materials, the know-how, and the manufacturing capability. But again, stupid expensive. Because all that shit, like a lot of prosthetics, is fully custom to the person.
Small side tangent. As I was driving, I found out there's gonna be a Thai restaurant opening in my town. I'm so fucking
Really?
happy.
You gonna try it?
I'm gonna, yeah, most definitely.
You're gonna need to tell us. You're gonna need to tell us if it's any good.
If it is, I am hoping it is.
As one does, honestly. There's a place just called Rice that I need to try in my town.
Rice? That's it?
Yeah, just Rice in fancy font.
Huh.
Rice.
So that's either going to be the most pretentious, Asian American fusion you've ever seen, or, oh, we have literally imported these 3 Chinese grandmas and their, ancient handed down recipes to make this food for you. This will be a more authentic experience than actually going to Asia. of those two things.
There is no middle ground.
There is no middle ground.
There is no middle ground.
And we have the right
Infinity.
foot done. Or right leg, rather.
Infinity.
Oh, oops.
Lucas is collecting nerd IPs like an Infinity Stone.
Right back.
Dang.
I'm sorry, Armor. Just the way that was spelled.
Blockies is the Disney of the toy world, apparently.
Sorry, did I just come back from a toy war featuring Disney and some other company?
I said that Blockies is the Disney of the toy world, apparently.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They are collecting, franchises like stones for their Infinity Gauntlet.
Which is exactly what Armorhide said.
Armor, stop. Stop. I know you were trying to say defective. Apologies.
Sorry. I'm gonna send you something. I need you to read the name. Don't read it out loud. Just read it.
I'm scared. I'm gonna.
What is it?
I'm gonna go pick up my brother. I'll be back.
Right.
To be honest, I thought you was going to say, I'm going to kill you.
Not to him.
Okay, okay. Don't read the name out loud, Bear.
Alright. Well, that's definitely a name. Oh lordy.
I wonder what he got his doctorate in.
We're getting close to 2 hours, but I am going to at least build the leg and the waist so that we have the base unit. So do not be surprised if we go over 2 hours. And then tomorrow we can finish it. And then maybe play some Power Wash Simulator. Okay, foot done. Now for the leg. Wait. Jiva said it's alright, lady. Is she talking to Webb?
Maybe?
I guess.
Webb was the one freaking out, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I zoned out for a good bit. I only came back in when I heard Webb laughing.
I mean, fair. There's not much going on outside of me building a robot. So, I read some more of the Red Ranger Isekai manga.
Oh, how far did you get?
They fought the Demon Queen.
Do not say anything. I haven't gotten that far yet. Last thing I remember is them fighting the multiversal Reds.
Ah, okay. Well, I won't spoil anything, but I will say they're really running the gambit of Toku here.
Oh, good God.
Don't mind me, just casually dying.
Because I mean, we already got Sentai, we've got Kamen Rider, and there's another thing that happens during the fight with the Demon Queen that I will not spoil.
We need season 2 already.
We're not going to get it.
What?
Shows like this usually don't get a second season.
Hell, back in the day, Cartoon Network had a 4-season rule. No show was allowed to go past that, regardless of how well it was doing.
They can't leave on a cliffhanger like that.
I mean, technically they didn't. You have the manga. Not gay enough. Damn. Actually, no, she's right. It's not gay enough because the protagonist is hetero.
It's bi until proven straight or gay, fam.
He was proved straight.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be honest, Bear, the Ruby community still ships Ruby with Weiss, even though cannot, like, in the manga. Yes, there's a manga. Ruby said she was straight.
Well, what came first?
The show.
Right. So the manga doesn't really have any room to stand on with
The
them.
manga doesn't really supersede the show.
Yeah. For Red Ranger Isekai, that came before the anime. And in the anime, it is, or that in the manga, it is shown that, yeah, the Red Ranger is very much a straight guy. He likes women with big boobs. He's also too nice to say anything. Although the Silver Ranger did catch him looking at her chest from time to time. Like, I kept saying, you know, I would really love it if we got Futo PI Season 2. And we're definitely not getting that. Like, Toku anime doesn't seem to do as well as you think it would. Gridman is only as successful as it is because it's fucking Gridman. All right. We've got both legs. Now for the waist. E4 Mafia. F1, 3, and then sticker 5. Of course, sticker 5 is so small. There we go. That piece is in. That might be the smallest piece I've had to work with. A8. A9. And then E3. There's the rest of it. I was about to say, what the fuck? Where's the rest of it? Insert Zuko meme here.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Wrong meme, but yes.
Wait. You said Zuko, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one where he has to scroll. That's it? Where's the rest of it?
Oh. There's plenty of Zuko memes.
Yep. That's why I'm not getting on you about that.
That's rough, buddy.
Welcome back, Webb.
Yes.
Okay.
It's too fucking hot outside.
I agree with that.
So wait, what's not gay enough?
The Red Ranger Isekai anime adaptation. That's why it's not getting a season 2.
What the fuck? Not getting a second season. Anger.
This is why I tell anime only to just read the manga. Because if you're not going to get a second season, that's your only fucking choice.
I need second season.
Good luck.
I need more of my angry boy.
You mean Logi?
No. I mean a berserk form.
Oh, right.
I feel appalled that you would think I actually like Logi.
He grows on you.
He feels more like a fucking prickly pear. And I hate pears.
Honestly, he's more like a cactus.
So all around, I do not like him. Listen, I'm sure that he's great. I've only read some of the manga. I'm sure that he's good in the rest of the manga that I have not read yet. I still hate his ass. I will still be his number one hater.
Well, that's a lofty title to claim, Webb.
Day one hater.
So, you guys got to... What part did you guys get to?
I'm trying to remember. Because it's been a while.
Taro?
Say that again?
What part did you guys get to?
In the manga, like, together, I remember...
They were kids.
Yeah, they were kids.
Ah.
So not far.
What about the anime?
We finished the anime.
Okay, but I don't know how far the anime goes.
Right up to after Kizuna Black's fight.
Okay, so then you should know Logi's secret.
Yes. I still would beat his ass.
I mean, fair.
Wait, remind me?
That he is the reincarnation of Kizuna Red's enemy.
Wait. Huh. You know, I kind of see it now.
It's why he doesn't like him. Also, we have completed the base figure for the Gundam EX.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to put on the basic ass backpack, and then we're going to end it there. And tomorrow we will work on the weapons, and then after that won't take too long. And then after that, we can play some Power Watch Simulator.
I don't know why, but looking at the instructions remind me of Captain Planet.
For the Gundam?
Yeah.
By our powers combined, I am kept.
By your powers
Yeah.
combined, I am Don Cheadle dressed as Captain Planet.
Yes.
Yeah?
I remember watching that short and realizing that's what happens when you don't have heart. If you try to summon him without heart, he's just Don Cheadle as he's just the Don Cheadle skit. So heart isn't useless. It's actually keeping the planet safe from a rage-induced like not rage induced, but like a Captain Planet who doesn't give a fuck.
A heartless Captain Planet.
It is literally the difference between Captain Planet and Planet Tina from Rick and Morty.
As Deva is dying over here.
Yeah, no, it's not fair. I have never smoked a goddamn day in my life.
Were you around people who did?
No. I can't stand the smell of the stuff. Makes me cough all over the place. So yeah, no, I pointedly avoided being around people who smoked. But then I got COVID 5 times during the pandemic, and now my lungs are fucked either way.
I was about to say, air quality must be really down over there.
Alright. The EX Gundam is finished for now. We still have the weapons system to finish. Damn, there's a little bit more here than I thought. Alright. We got the backpack and weapons to finish. Which include a Gatling gun, a rack of beam sabers, a gun, and a shield.
What will win, a well-structured argument or gun?
So, thank you all for watching. Let me just undo stretch webcam. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Aggressively messing with the cam. Yeah, let's just web. Oh God.
Two people talked at once. Go again.
You first, Deva.
Deva.
We accidentally talked at the same time. Yeah, but the illustrious web.
Joined by Bella the dog.
Bella. Bella.
She's sleeping. Once again, thank you to Vim for following. And thank you to everyone in the chat. Tomorrow we will finish up with the Gundam EX and then play some Power Wash Simulator.
Hell yeah.
Why was that struggling? It's not like I said it 2 times prior. So, if you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Be good to each other. And I mean it. Be good to each other. And
No passive aggressive shit.
Yeah, don't be a pussy. Either be aggressive or passive.
Miss me with that passive aggressive shit. I ain't got time for that.
And with that said, we will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.